Hey everybody, welcome to the Odin's Call YouTube channel where we talk about stuff. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Colorado's Frozen Dead Guy Day. It's a real thing, I swear to God. I know it sounds weird. It is a little weird, but I think it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Colorado's Frozen Dead Guy Day is a celebration of the life and death of a man by the name, well, everybody seems to know him as Grandpa Burrito or Burrito, one way or the other. This is in Nederland, Colorado. And every year they have a festival where they celebrate the Frozen Dead Guy Day. So kind of the backstory is that Grandpa Burrito passed away. His family was attempting to keep him cryogenically frozen and stored in several places, repeatedly moved around and kept on ice in some high-handed effort, I guess, to at some point revive him from the dead. One of the coolest things that I've heard recently is just how people reacted to this. So the family that was attempting to keep him cryogenically frozen was actually deported. They were sent out of the United States and back to wherever they came from. The request from the family was that the community keep this guy on ice for them. So they did until eventually frozen Grandpa Burrito was found. Yeah, I guess, I don't know if they kept him cryogenically frozen, but all of that's beside the point. So this community in Nederland, Colorado, every year has a festival to celebrate this just weird thing that happened in their town, and I think it's so cool. One of the things that they did was they started this frozen turkey bowling. It's one of the things that they do and they literally take a frozen turkey, set up a makeshift bowling alley, just outside, and then they use the frozen turkey to attempt to knock down all the pins. I mean, why not? I guess. Why not? Another of the events that I will not be participating in for sure is the Polar Plunge. This is where people apparently have basically a cannonball contest into freezing cold water. And for those of you who know me or maybe found me from my near-death experience video, I might do everything else on this list, but that's one of the things I'm not doing. I'm not jumping into icy cold water. I have a little bit of I don't know if PTSD is really the word, but it's not something I'd particularly enjoy for sure. Another one of the events that they do, and it's fun to observe for sure, is the Frozen T-shirt contest, not to be confused with the wet T-shirt contest, which would probably be at least as popular as the Frozen T-shirt contest, and maybe that's an idea for Nederland for next year. So, yeah, one of these guys really enjoys this. And the Coffin Races. Yeah, they have coffin races. Effectively, what they do is they take a coffin, they make a coffin structure. One person sits in the coffin, and then the rest of the people on the teams of 5, so 4 people, will take sides of that coffin, generally on rails, and race to get to the finish line, dragging a coffin beside them. So I know all of this sounds fun, and it is all fun. But let's remember that there was a human being attached to this event. A human being that apparently was loved and respected enough that people want to celebrate his life and, the weird circumstances beyond his eventual demise, sufficient that they've created an entire holiday event out of it. And this is one of the unique things about human beings and why I think AI will never take over fully. People are just weird, and we thrive on weirdness. And it's this specific kind of weirdness that I just find fascinating and entertaining, and so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So thanks for the opportunity to share Frozen Dead Guy Day with you. Like the video, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you on the next one. I know this was a short one. More to come. Hey, wait. Don't click off of the video yet. I'm almost 2,000 subscribers, and I really want to get there. And then I want to get to 5,000 and 10,000 and 100,000. But step 1. We want to get to 2,000 subscribers. We're only a couple of dozen away. If I say anything on this channel that you're like nodding your head to, yeah, cool, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, tell your friends, do whatever you need to do. I'd appreciate the help, and I always appreciate you being here. Again, As I always say, I love you, I respect you, and if I have to, I will protect you. And that's regardless of anything about you, other than whether or not you personally suck. And I don't think any of you do. I'm glad you came.